Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outside, where we are alone at home. The sun has set. Something stands outside our window, watching, waiting. How long can we last before it gets inside? How long can we last, indeed? I am so slow. I hope I don't have to outrun it. So far, I don't see anything. Except for a reindeer? Sophie, some pages are torn out. Maybe that's how it should be. I guess she didn't like her journal. I drew with love. You can tell by the lines. One looks like a handprint. Though the rabbit looks nice. Can't read what that says. It's very blurry. Anything in the basket? A dead flower in an empty pot. Symbolic. Turns out, I might be a little bummed out by something. I remember falling asleep here. Times change. You fell asleep in the chair, not the bed? How many nights did I spend staring at the ceiling? Where is the ceiling? Oh, there it is. It's very... This is a dingy room. I think this might be not helping you. Open it? No. Better to leave it as it is. I'm sorry? I heard something outside. Is that what that was? I thought it was my tinnitus or something. I don't want to go out there. There's a big reindeer just chilling. Or elk. I'm assuming it's a reindeer. It doesn't look like a... Don't elk have, like, bigger horns than that? I'm not an animal person in that regards. I don't know. I can't identify them. A pile of books, some worn out, some unfinished. Or untouched. It could speak. What would it say about me? Well, your internet history says a lot about you. Yeah, like... I guess that's the wind that I'm hearing. I'm hearing this, like, brushing up against the wall or something. The vape pen, I think. Or maybe her key, or... I don't know what that... I think it's supposed to be a vape pen. I haven't finished seeing all the things in here. If you stare long enough, it feels like something's moving. No, it's a photo. It doesn't move. See? I'm staring at it, and I'm not seeing anything move. Oh, I thought the clock... It got very quiet. I thought the clock turned off. I wish they weren't just lying here. The bench? Empty. Mom took all my clothes. Why did Mom do... What? What? Okay, I think we have interacted with everything in this room. Unless there's something under the bed. Which means I must face my fear and go out and 1v1 against that deer creature. It's cold. I'm not going out. What? You said something was outside. Am I mistaken? Huh. Oh. What is this strange deer? I guess it is supposed to be a deer. Maybe closed. Okay, well. What was that? What's wrong with him? Well, he was standing up on his hind legs, just running at me. Full force? Seems to be walking on the roof. It's trying to go down the chimney. Santa? I hope I closed the door. You know, you're kind of just screwed in this situation, right? Like, Aw, man, my light's going out. He's cutting the power. He's very skilled. What happens to the lights? Is that him knocking? Well, he can keep knocking. I don't want to answer. He's opening the window. Go out the window. He's opening the door. I seem to have been gotten outside. Game by I Am Der Linzer. I think I pronounced that right. I'm really curious about a couple decisions, if you can even make them. I don't think you can. But, for one, I closed the window. Like, I pushed the button to close the window. I wonder what would happen if I just didn't. Can you potentially die before the game even actually takes off, or is it automatic? I don't think there's really a way to live, but I could be wrong. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's do one more quick run. I heard something outside. So yeah, what is this strange deer? So, what if I don't close it? Right? Is that a thing I can do? Yes. So I can die early. Which, is kind of funny. I don't think there's anything else I can do, though. Like, clearly I have to close the window before it gets me, but then it goes on top of the roof, and then, yeah, it seems like it's a one-ending kind of game. Which, to be fair, is perfectly fine. It's such a interesting little project. It's also kind of interesting because the creature is technically always there. Like, you don't really consider the deer until, you know, things start happening. It would have been interesting if maybe it, I don't know, transformed or something, because I think it is supposed to be like a skinwalker type creature, but the fact that it just is a deer, technically, it doesn't really transform or do anything. Yeah, overall, I think it is a pretty solid project. And of course, if you are interested in checking out this game yourself or just supporting the dev, feel free to swing by the description down below and, you know, check out the game yourself. Maybe there is a secret that I missed. There's usually a lot of those in these itchio horror titles, and so I'd be interested to hear if you guys find something that I didn't. And of course, if you want to support the channel, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It does help the channel greatly. And of course, when it comes to commenting, I would love to hear your guys' opinion on the game. Things that could be improved upon, or a story that could be expanded upon, which, to be fair, I think both could be easily done with this kind of a game. Sophie seems to have some sort of family trouble of some sort, or something going on in her life. You know, her mom took her clothes and all that. She seems to have a kind of a bit of a depressive episode, or has depression. I'm not sure, but yeah, it seemed like the character had so much character for such an oddly short game, which I was kind of taken aback by. But hopefully, with you know, more people checking out the game and supporting the dev, hopefully we maybe can see an expansion to the lore. You know, the sequel of Inside. But yeah. So feel free to check out the link down below. Feel free to support the channel. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all in the next video. See you then.